Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of British Guyana. Tonight, we bring together two of the most influential political figures in our nation's history. Both men once stood shoulder to shoulder in the struggle against colonial rule. Today, they represent different visions for our country's future. Dr. Cheddi Jagan of the People's Progressive Party, Mr. Forbes Burnham of the People's National Congress. Gentlemen, thank you for being here.
Thank you. My fellow Guyanese, our country stands at the crossroads of history. For centuries, our people have labored on plantations, in bauxite mines, in sugar estates, enriching foreign companies while our workers remain poor. Political independence alone will not solve this problem. We must transform the economic system itself. The wealth of our country must belong to the working people who create it. Our movement stands for democracy, socialism, and racial unity. Only through these principles can Guyana become truly free.
My countrymen and women, we indeed stand at an important moment. But freedom cannot be built on ideology imported from foreign lands. Our nation must chart its own course. I believe in Guyanese nationalism, self-reliance, and the development of our economy through cooperative effort. We must create a society where citizens participate in building the nation together. Independence must mean one thing above all, that Guyana belongs to Guyanese.
Gentlemen, you once worked together. In fact, you co-founded the People's Progressive Party in 1950. Many citizens still ask what caused the split. Dr. Jagan?
When we founded the PPP, our goal was clear: independence, democracy, and justice for workers. But disagreements arose regarding the direction of the movement. I believe the party must remain committed to socialist principles and mass participation by workers and farmers. Unfortunately, those principles became diluted.
Let us be honest. The split occurred because the PPP under Dr. Jagan increasingly embraced rigid Marxist ideology. British Guyana is not Russia. It is not China. Our society is complex, and our politics must reflect Guyanese realities.
Forbes, socialism is not foreign. The struggle of workers against exploitation is universal. When should the workers strike for fair wages, that is not Moscow speaking. That is justice speaking.
Gentlemen, let us keep the focus on policy rather than personalities. Dr. Jagan, critics say your socialist policies would scare away investment and isolate the country internationally.
Those critics misunderstand socialism. We do not seek dictatorship. We seek democratic socialism. This means land reform, workers' rights, public ownership of key industries, education and healthcare for all. If our people produce the wealth, why should foreign corporations take the profits?
Because without investment, there will be no wealth to distribute. Dr. Jagan speaks as if economic development can occur through slogans. Our country must industrialize. We must build factories, expand infrastructure, and develop our natural resources responsibly.
And who will control those resources? Foreign corporations?
No, the Guyanese nation.
Mr. Burnham, you have proposed nationalizing certain industries in the future. Some would say that sounds quite similar to Dr. Jagan's policies.
The difference is simple. Dr. Jagan's socialism is ideological. Mine is practical. Our goal should be cooperative socialism, a system where citizens participate in national development through cooperatives and public enterprises.
Forbes, with respect, What you describe is socialism.
Perhaps, but it is Guyanese socialism, not Marxism.
Another concern troubling the country is the rise of racial tension between Indo-Guyanese and Afro-Guyanese communities. How do you address this?
Racial division is the greatest danger to our country. Workers of every race face the same exploitation. When politicians divide people by race, they weaken the struggle for justice. Our movement is committed to multiracial unity.
I agree that racial division is dangerous, but we must acknowledge that many Afro-Guyanese feel politically marginalized. A government must represent all communities fairly.
And it should. But fairness cannot be achieved by encouraging ethnic politics,
Nor by ignoring legitimate concerns.
British Guyana has become a subject of international concern due to Cold War tensions. Dr. Jagan, Western governments fear your socialist policies may align the country with communist powers.
Those fears are exaggerated. We seek friendly relations with all nations, but our policies will be determined by the needs of our people, not by the approval of foreign governments.
And that is precisely why we must be cautious. Guyana must avoid becoming a pawn in the Cold War. Our independence should not place us under the influence of any global power.
Then we agree on one principle: Guyana must remain sovereign.
Let us discuss practical matters. How will you improve the lives of ordinary citizens?
3 priorities. 1, education. 2, agricultural reform. 3, worker empowerment. An educated population is the foundation of development. Farmers must have access to land. Workers must share in the profits of the industries they sustain.
My priorities differ somewhat. We must build a modern nation. That means expanding industry, strengthening national institutions, encouraging self-reliance. Guyana must produce its own goods, not depend on imports.
Those goals are admirable, but development without social justice simply creates new elites.
And justice without development creates poverty.
Gentlemen, we are nearing the end of our program. I invite each of you to offer closing remarks.
My fellow Guyanese, the struggle for independence is only the beginning. We must create a society where every worker, every farmer, every child has the opportunity to live with dignity. That requires courage. It requires unity, and it requires a commitment to social justice. The future belongs to the people.
My countrymen and women, independence will test our strength as a nation. We must build institutions that endure beyond individuals. We must cultivate discipline, cooperation, and national pride. If we remain united as Guyanese first, we will build a nation worthy of our people.
Thank you, Dr. Jagan and Mr. Burnham. Tonight's debate reminds us that democracy is not the absence of disagreement, but the presence of dialogue. The future of this country will be decided not by politicians alone, but by the citizens of British Guyana. Good night.